Please sit down for this one. Yep, it's one of those. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You may be asking, what the heck are you doing there? What are you doing? Well, I'm dancing. I'm dancing and I'm painting. This whole painting is inspired by my books, my floral book design. It's a stack of books with flowers and pretty colors. And I am winging it, as they say. I didn't really know what I was doing. Have I ever drawn a giant bookshelf of books? No, I have not. But you know what? We figure it out as we go. And we hope for the best. I'm keeping the original. It took me too long. It means too much to me. But you know what? I am selling the art print of it, and that's exciting. Also, when I hit the outlining part, I felt defeated and I hated it. And I was like, you know what? We always get to that part. We always get to that. But then I got over it because I was like, wow, look at that. Look at it all together. Ella, please let us know what you think of this one. Well, thank you. And here's where she will live, in my office. I love her so much.
Alright, let's head out to my first big commission and hopefully not my last. So I was given a particular room and told to do a Dragon Ball Z theme with no specifications, so I pretty much had freedom to do whatever I wanted. Unfortunately for me, I could not get a hold of a projector in time and ended up stuck with the ever so famous grid method. But thank God to my big giant brain, I came up with a simple solution, which was just to stick some pins into the wall and then wind some yarn around so that I can just remove the grid afterwards rather than having to erase the whole thing. My original plan was to just paint everything since that's all I'm familiar with, and that's how I actually started. It was probably one of the most time-consuming things you could honestly do, and I soon realized no way I'm painting these walls like that. Lucky me though, they actually had provided me with high-quality spray paint, so I gave it a try. It took me a second to get a hang of it. In the past, I've used spray paint, but it always came out looking so dookie garbage. I was nearly convinced that I had negative skill when it came to aerosol paints or whatever. So I started out by learning how to evenly cover bigger areas and avoiding any small details since I had little to no control over the can still. And then I attempted to learn to apply a gradient smoothly, which to no surprise was the hardest shit I've ever done. Alright, now let's talk about color scheme. I did not plan it, and that's why Vegeta's outfit doesn't match the symbol on his head, but it looked pretty cool regardless, so I left it. I was pretty much told to just make everything as bright and colorful as possible, so that's what I was doing. For the outline, I used watered down acrylic paint and a round brush because I will never trust myself with anything else. Anytime I make a mistake, I run for my sponge. I swear it saved my life because once the spray paint color is on, it is there forever. This entire project was all just one big learning experience for me. The fact that I was practically forced to pick up a new medium and skill was just a little intense, but also something that I've been dying to do. It's just one of those art things that you simply can't really do because each can costs like $10, you know? And let's not talk about how many cans I used for this project. I felt as though spray paint was the closest thing to digital art because you can add gradients and transparent layers, and I just found that really cool. I was able to knock out a whole wall pretty much every single day, so I was there for about 7 days working on the entire room. Okay, last but not least, I did the Shenron on the last wall, and I actually did not film like half of it because it was pretty difficult to do. And by difficult, I mean it was just a big ass wall. Like, it was a lot of work, so you know. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys the finished product, and let me explain my concept real quick. So there was like a little section of the room that was kind of behind the other walls, and I decided to make it like a red room kind of ish, I don't know. And I did want to mention that I only had one little bar to light up the entire room, so this is not the full effect of the mural. There's going to be way more lighting in here, and it's going to be extremely bright. But, I mean, that one bar was able to illuminate the entire fucking room, so can you imagine once the lighting is completely set up and the ceiling is changed, the carpet is glow in the dark? Oh, I cannot wait to see it. And if you want to see this in real life, you can definitely follow them on Instagram for whenever they decide to release the information, but I can't right now, so...
It's really not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. To the salon!
I love it.
Me thinking my art will randomly blow up. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidest
Face shape tutorial. Smiling face. Neck smile longer. Placement. Hair of choice.
I love this one, and I know how bad y'all want to see a smoking dragon, and I promise that'll be the next video, so be sure to follow me if you aren't already. Alright, so I've just sculpted and attached the snake's body. So satisfying. Poking some eye sockets, and then opening the mouth, giving her some eyeballs. The mouth details on this one were no joke. Rattlesnakes have a lot going on. I mean, look at those tiny teeth. I have huge fingers, so that was very hard. It was kind of impossible to sculpt the rattle while it was attached to the body, so don't freak out. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. No, I think I hit it pretty well. What do you think? Finishing the rest of the details. Watch this transition, it's so slick. I'm proud of that, not gonna lie. Okay, now on to decorating the dome. Let's make some mushrooms. If you are interested in buying a piece of mine, I'm having a shop restock next month, and the best way to stay updated is over on my Instagram. Final touches. Light up an incense cone. Okay, she's an actual queen. I mean, really, look.
So apparently washable markers are free watercolors. Use tin so it doesn't absorb the markers. Pretty pigmented NGL. And blends pretty well too. Not mad at how this turned out.
Yo, look what I made. Look what I made. Look what I made. You see that? Dog, I made that with some acrylics. Don't play with my interior. Don't play with my interior design.
Hey TikTok, I'm Yalisha and I'm a wine artist, which means I paint with real wine. I first thought of it about 5 years ago and I haven't looked back since the colors are so beautiful to me. And I like to say that I take the art of wine and transform it into wine art, since I'm taking a work of art that already has so much story and love and dedication and transforming it into something completely new, which I think is so cool. So I'm new around here and I'd really love your support. Either follow me on my journey or send this to someone who you think would be into what I'm up to. I'd really appreciate it. Cheers to you.
With your child, we just terrified. Scales in your worry, but you won't ever find. I told her thinking is I'm wrong. Love will happen when it wants. I know it hurts sometimes, but don't let it go. 'Cause I want you, I want you. Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same. Rises the moon. Days will do the same if you walk away. Every day it'll rain, 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 I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want
I just feel like women.
Project into one of the most detailed freehanded drawings I've ever done. Anyways, if you want to check out these pens, please go to the link in my bio where you can find these crazy dip pens, which are actually pretty cheap considering the quality and beauty of them.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. After hours. Haters wonder why can't be no got the game, half-time picky.
can't remember. Lord, I try my best since 3rd of December. Ice cream, no gray can remember, but I bet you know the color of heather is getting cold. But I have my own sweater, fuck your butt.